Okay, moving on. Now that we've got like a placeholder mob in the scene, we can do other things. Really, the reason I wanted to make that mob is so I could do some more sort of reactive HUD graphics. You notice here we've got our usual dot crosshair, and we can go over the book and it changes to our circular crosshair. But if I go over the mob, it changes again. It goes into like a red target um, crosshair like that, which is a common feature of first-person shooter games. To just tell you that you're over something you can shoot damage to. So let's have a look at how we set that up. Um, First thing you're going to need is obviously three graphics for your HUD, for your crosshair rather, and there's mine later. I've laid them out so that I know to cut them up easily, they're going to fit into this 2x3 square area I've got there. Even though that little dot one doesn't take up much space, it's still going to have that same size, so it's just easier to swap without scaling and doing weird things like that with it. And I probably made them a bit bigger just to accommodate this large one here, so they're all got the same size. So when I'm in Unity, here's my crosshair graphic. There they are, cut up like that and named. This one's called crosshair target, inactive, active, thing like that. Okay, so some things you're going to need for this. Basically, a lot of it is just kind of updated stuff that exists already. In my reactive crosshair folder, I put a new folder called creating a third target state for the crosshair, long-winded title. And basically all you're going to need is just to update these scripts, the raycast one, the switch one, and the player control one. Let's just have a look at those scripts. So basically all the update to the crosshair switch one does is allow you to add that third graphic, the crosshair target one. Busy doing something, isn't it? Okay. So this is the thing. So basically it allows you now a new sprite to be added, the one, the target one. And it's got a bit more to the logic as well. It's now choosing to display the sprite based on whether this integer used to be a ball. I've changed it to an integer because I need three values now in there, 0, 1, and 2. So it can switch between the crosshairs. Let's have a look at that in effect on the canvas. So here's my crosshair there, and it's got the crosshair switch, and I've dragged in three images there. Still got the raycast emitter where it was, and that is just a public viewing of for my own debugging purposes to see what value is in that display crosshair state. It doesn't need to be displayed at all. I just wanted to have a look at it. So you go and get the updated one of those and add your crosshair target graphic in there. The other update is going to be on the emitter, the raycast emitter that we put onto our first person character here. But there should be no visible changes to the unless you delve into the code. It's basically got a little else if statement there, so it can differentiate between hitting something tagged as enemy or something as active like our book, or enemy like our mob that we made, or the good old not tagged as anything, like that. So it just has that sort of choice of three things rather than two things to differentiate it being. So that should be pretty much it. There's another thing in here. We've updated the player control script. Let's have a look at that. But there really isn't anything that relevant to what we've done here. So you don't need that at all, actually, looking at it. Yeah, don't need that at all. There we go, like that. So that should pretty much be it. What you are going to need is something tagged as enemy in there. And for those of you who followed the mob video, we've already made a mob. But pretty much anything you tagged as enemy will get that highlight tag on it. Get that crosshair target on it. There we go. So that's pretty much it. You can still do that. And we got that. Okay, that's just a bit of extra functionality for the crosshair.